Setting course for West Asia.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Picked up an emergency transponder signal from one of the Resistance factions. Some of their people were attacked by Advent and forced to take refuge in one of the old abandoned cities. Contact was lost before they could establish a rendezvous point, and they need us to lead the rescue. The faction is sending us one of their soldiers to help with the operation. VIP and our Resistance contact are hunkered down and holding positions somewhere in this area. Our highest priority is locating them first, but keep an eye out for any additional survivors nearby. Once you've secured the targets, move to the designated coordinates for extraction. Keep your heads up out there, people.
Positions concealed. You have my trust. One of their patrols approaches. We march toward enlightenment.
Ya me ocupo. Moving to designated coordinates. Blanco fallado. Adiós, ocultación.
Position confirmed.
Heading out. Target neutralized.
My strike surges forth. They flee like those they torment.
Moving on target location.
You have my trust. For the Templars! Do you understand now?
Wait. Are those humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly dangerous.
Already there. Agreed.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo. Afirmativo, cubriendo. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. Yeah, I didn't get it. Ajustando tiro. Orders confirmed. On the move. It's down. Running dry on ammo. No longer a threat. Need a resupply.
Feel Feel the power of the Templars! No one will shed a tear!
Okay.
Moving to designated coordinates. I'm on it. I trust in your command. It's still moving!
We're green to go. It's still moving.
Ugh, I got nothing!
¡Marchando! Veo tropas de Advent. ¡Enemigo destruido! ¡Baja confirmada! ¡Poca munición! ¡Hostil neutralizado! ¡Munición agotada! ¡Listo para atacar!
Your gods abandon you! I fail in my effort. We've got Advent here. Evac! We need emergency evac! Now, damn it, now!
You will learn to fear us!
I'll get him next time.
Enemigos pacificados. Enemigo eliminado.
A righteous strike! Where are your saviors now?
Voy a la ubicación designada. Esperando.
We march towards enlightenment.
neutralized!
Asunto resuelto. Enemigo abatido. Pasadme munición.
Headed there now. Enemies down. Burn through ammo fast. Target neutralized. No rounds.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada. ¡Muerto! ¡Me he quedado sin disparos!
Orders confirmed. On the move!
Yes, Commander. The spirits await their turn at vengeance. You will pay the price! You would question our power? As you order. Hostiles pacified! Kill confirmed! That's affirmative. Hostile neutralized! That is not good!
Ya podemos seguir.
Suffer as we have!
Let's do this! Target disabled. Shot failed to connect.
You will bear my mark! The Elders have lost another!
Daño negativo.
I can't take this for long!
When they get back to base, we'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal. Mentally and physically.
Nailed him!
Baja confirmada. Afirmativo, en camino.
Understood. Moving out! Enemies down! Enemy down!
Hostil neutralizado. Eliminado. ¡Munición en las últimas!
On my way. Oh, tech guys will love this. Hostiles pacified. Could use some ammo over here.
I comply.
¡Es hora de matar!
Let's rock.
Good to go. Maintaining this area.
Recibido.
Get it covered.
Got him! Shot wide!
¡Sigue en movimiento!
To victory. We must not fail! Oh yeah! Adjusting aim.
I'm on the move.
Afirmativo. La próxima vez le doy.
Scanning.
Suffer my rage. You will torment us no longer! For the cause.
Good riddance.
Another lackey falls.
Abatido.
Not even close. Running low on ammo.
Taken care of.
Enemigo abatido. Me quedo sin munición. Estoy preparado.
Kill confirmed. No longer a threat. Enemy eliminated. Target down. Negative damage. I strike for my people. Death to the invaders.
Ya voy.
I am the focus of their attacks. No one will shed a tear.
Enseguida.
Objetivo al
We have a
alcance.
visual confirmation on the VIP. Remember, getting that VIP to the extraction point supersedes all other priorities. Don't let anything happen to him.
Copy that.
That's one of the contacts we were looking for, but there are still others in the area.
Moving to designated position. Back online. Guide my hand.
Looks like you found one of the other Resistance operatives that was deployed in this area. I'm sure they'll be glad to see you.
Got it covered.
I'm on it.
I'm on the move.
Menace 1-5, you've got the primary targets in tow. Secure any additional operatives if possible, but make sure you get our contacts to the evac point.
Understood. Moving out.
On the move. Onward.
Venga, vamos, vamos!
Solid copy.
Moving out.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. I am watching. Remember your training! Enemy is still up! VIP secure and in position for evac.
Roger that. Firebrand has the VIP. Commander, we should get the rest of our people to the extraction point as soon as possible. The longer we wait around, the worse our chances look. Voy hacia ese lugar. Uno menos.
Position confirmed. Nailed him. Enemy down.
Enemy destroyed! Target disabled! Not even close!
¡Vamos, céntrate!
Enemy destroyed. Ammo out. Moving out. Target down. Target eliminated. Taken care of.
A lasting strike. Join the others who have invaded our world. The path is clear.
Voy a la posición designada.
I'm all over it.
On it!
Heading to that location.
Got it! Let's go!
I'm on my way out.
Me voy.
Just in time.
Evac confirmed!
I'm going.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Mission accomplished, Commander. Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
Exactly what type of exposure led to the creation of these lost civilians, but their numbers would indicate a widespread effect.